We'll do starting lineups for the first game.
Batting second, playing center
Featuring
field,
the
Brandon Wood.
Addison Outlaws.
Batting third, playing shortstop, Seth
Number
Miller.
12,
Batting fourth,
Nate
playing first
Gross.
base, Griffin Mitchell. Batting
Number
fifth, playing
5,
third base, Bill
Brandon
Boyd.
Wetz.
Batting sixth and pitching,
Number
Ryan
24,
Fisher.
Seth Lloyd.
Batting seventh, playing second
Number
base,
40,
Brendan
Griffin
Thompson.
Mitchell.
Batting eighth,
Number
playing right field,
44,
Jagger
Cole
Mitchell.
Lloyd.
And batting ninth, playing left field,
Number
Chris
25,
Perryman. Again for
Ryan
Evanston,
Fisher.
it's Gross, Wicks, Lloyd.
Number 18,
Mitchell,
Brendan
Lloyd,
Thompson.
Fisher, Thompson,
Number
Mitchell,
3,
Perry.
Jagger Mitchell. And
Into
number
start
10,
is
Chris.
Ryan.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
Welcome to Cheyenne, where we are here for the first pitch of the state tournament in the AA level. The number 3 from the west side, Evanston, taking on number 2 from the east side, the Gillette Rough Riders. A little bit of difference between these two teams as far as you look at what their records are. Just a matter of attrition with Gillette. Their record sits at 54-25. That is 79 games. This was game number 80 coming into this state tournament opening round. On Evanston's side, they played significantly less, about 45 less games, coming in at 20-14, 34 games fewer, 34 games total on this season for the Evanston Outlaws. Gillette is the home team in this contest here at Powers Field in Cheyenne. It's an interesting field that I talked to Coach Lloyd and some of the players beforehand. We'll get into that in just a second, but let's run you through the outfield first for Gillette as they are taking their infield right now. Starting on the mound today for Gillette is Caden Race, and he comes in with a 6-4 overall record, 3.07 ERA, and 54 and 2/3 innings pitched. Three-pitch guy comes in with a fastball, curveball, and changeup. Brody Richardson behind the plate for Gillette at first base. Mason Powell, Zach Brown at second base. Austin Hester at short, and at third base, it's Hayden Silty. Left field is Caleb Driscoll, and Tanner Richards is in center field. Rounding out the lineup in right field is Caleb Lewis for Gillette. Now, looking at the batting order for Evanston, 7-inning state contest. Reed Gross will be leading off for the Outlaws, and he was the number 2 hitter throughout most of the season. Late in the year, they wanted to make a change, prompted by Brandon Wicks saying he was better as a number 2 guy than as a number 1 hitter. So they made the change, and they seem to like it as they're coming into their first state game with Reed Gross catching and playing in the leadoff spot. Brandon Wicks batting second, Seth Lloyd the third hitter, and playing shortstop. Griffin Mitchell at first base batting in the cleanup position. Was injured, and they thought he might be done for the year, but he is able to make a comeback. Was back in against Rock Springs a couple of weeks ago, played against Jackson, and playing against Gillette in this state round 1 contest. Bo Lloyd, he's batting 5th and playing third base. Ryan Fisher's the pitcher, batting in the 6th spot. Brendan Thompson at second base as usual, batting 7th. Jagger Mitchell batting 8th and in right field, and Chris Perriman in left field is your number 9 hitter. Let's take one final break and come back with your first pitch next on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 Radio. Looking for a new dentist? Look no further. McKay Frankham has been in Evanston for 18 years, maintains affordable prices and covers everything from root canals to dentures to cosmetic dentistry.
Hi, I'm Dr. McKay Frankham, and I invite you to come and see me at 170 Arrowhead Drive in Evanston. Our goal is to give you a reason to smile. Excellent customer service, excellent results, and at affordable, reasonable rates.
McKay Frankham, for your family's dental needs. Right-handed hitter Reed Gross up to the plate as we welcome you back to Powers Field here in Cheyenne. Evanston versus Gillette, round 1. Caden Race with the first delivery. On the windup, it's outside for low 4, ball 1. Reed Gross coming into the year as really a second-year full-time Outlaw, playing catcher full-time this year. Had to be moved out of the position last year because of shoulder issues. Takes another pitch, and that's called for a strike. Full slate of games today. Cheyenne Post 6 with the late contest coming up at 7 p.m. They will take on Rock Springs. Here's the 1-1 from Race. It's taken again, and ball 2 outside. Fastball goes outside for Race. Take a look over at Reed Gross's stats coming into this contest as we get set for the 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. First swing of the state tournament, and it's at 2-2. No piece of that ball, just missed under it. Reed Gross, 355 coming into the season, 420 average for Brandon Wicks, the prior leadoff man, high on the team. Reed Gross right up there. Here's the 2-2. Outside, taken for a full count. 3-2 count for Reed Gross against Race. 7 innings all the way around. This is the first year trying this out. The National Legion tournament was moved to 7 innings last year, and they liked it. Swing and a miss on the 3-2 for a strikeout, and Race opens it up with a strikeout, bringing up Brandon Wicks. We had 9 innings every year prior for single A when Evanston was in single A, and then when they moved up to double A, they had to play 9 innings, and that always hurt a team that today fields just 9 players. Here's the first pitch to Brandon Wicks, breaking ball, taken low for a ball. Pitching was the main concern. You've got 9 guys. There's 3 more coming tomorrow in, I think all coming from the Valley to help out off the bench for the Outlaws. The 1-0's taken for a strike. Now, so going from 9 innings to 7 innings doesn't necessarily take away from a team that at its peak will field 12 as far as pitching issues in a tournament that can go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Here's the 1-1. Slapped over to third base. Good field. Long throw. Silty over to first, and the out is made. Mason Powell makes a clean grab on a good throw from Silty, and there are 2 gone. 3-pitch out for Brandon Wicks. Reached out and slapped that ball. didn't really get any bounce on it. And let's now talk about this infield here. It is field turf in the infield. The outfield is regular grass, and there is a line about 15 feet beyond each bag where it goes from field turf to infield grass. First pitch to Seth Lloyd, taken inside for a ball. The Outlaws got onto the field last night and said they liked it. The balls are going to settle. For the defensive side, they like it. Now, for offensively, they may not like it because the ball like that slapped for an attempted infield single for Brandon Wicks is going to really give Silty over at third base a good read at the play. Brandon Wicks, the center fielder for the Outlaws, talking about how he liked it on a one-hopper coming from center to home. The hop goes exactly where he wants it to if he's trying to throw out a runner coming in from third. Here's the 1-1, out towards second. Cleanly fielded by Zach Brown, and a throw to Powell at first base. 1, 2, 3 go the Outlaws in order. Coming up next, we will get our first look of the season of the Gillette Rough Riders in their 80th game of the season, the number 2 seed from the east side. After splitting with Cheyenne post 6th, we'll be back on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNY and 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Take a look at the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and it is a little hard to read. It's very zoomed in, and it's just it was the best option I can get. I've got the tripod up as high as I can here in Cheyenne, and the top score is Evanston's. The bottom score is Gillette's. We'll remind you of that throughout the contest when scores become a little more pertinent. Currently, as we head to the bottom of the first inning, it's 0-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. That's brought to you by Justin Dennis. Run you through the lineup for Gillette. Austin Hester leading things off. He will be followed by Caleb Driscoll and Mason Powell. 4-hitter is Caleb Lewis. Hayden Silty, 5. Number 6 is Brody Richardson. Joseph Harris is 7 and is a DH. Tanner Richards in the 8 spot. And Zach Brown is the 9-hitter. Ryan Fisher comes in starting today. First pitch taken by Hester for a ball. 3-3 on the season in 38 2/3 innings pitched. 3.25 ERA for Fisher. Here's the second pitch on the 1-0, and it's low as well. 2-0. Hester, a 328 hitter on the year. Here's the 2-0, up, breaks high, and goes in low, finds the outside corner for a strike. 2-1 from Ryan. Outside, 3-1. Ryan's had a up and down season. He has not pitched a ton throughout the latter third of the year. Had some arm stiffness, felt like he didn't have it at times, so called off a couple of scheduled opportunities. Chopped up towards short. Good field by Seth, but a long throw. Made the turn and fires it for the 6-3 putout. Seth Lloyd had to glove that ball down low, had to keep his body up high, and then pretty much flip it up to his hand and throw it on the run. Over to Griff Mitchell at first base, cleanly fielded as it knocked right over the pitcher's mound. One down. Caleb Driscoll up to the plate. Driscoll, a big right-handed hitter, going against the righty Ryan Fisher. Breaking ball, first pitch, outside for a ball. Missed on the curve there, did Ryan. Brown hitting at 287 on the year. Strike called. Actually, take that back on Driscoll. Driscoll is a .314 hitter, 50 RBIs on the year. Count at 2-1 after Fisher misses again. One gone, no score in the game so far. Ryan with that deliberate wind-up misses again outside. Face back-to-back righties and working outside against him. Hesitant to go inside. Let's see what he does here on the 2-2. Out to left field deep, and it's gapping to the deep left center field. Falls out just in front of the warning track for a double. One out and a double for the Rough Riders. Early offense by Gillette there. Deep field out here, 390 in the left center gap. 405 to dead center, 340 on both the left and right field sides. Mason Powell comes up to the plate. First pitch from Ryan. Outside for a ball. Small lead over at second base. Ryan looks back. Here's the stretch. Breaking ball. Caught him out in front, and strike for Mason Powell. Powell, the first baseman. Responsible for the putout on two of those top of the first inning outs. A strikeout and 2 ground balls to third base and second base, respectively. 1-1 is chopped foul back. 364 average for Mason Powell. 1-2. Ryan delivers. Goes off. Fouled off towards the first base side where the Outlaws are in the dugout. Campbell County with the black jerseys and red sleeves. Red batting helmets. Evanston's batting helmets depend on who's wearing them. They've got the blue jerseys, gray pants. 1-2 goes outside. Wasted outside for a ball. Caleb Lewis standing on deck for Gillette. Sponsored by Pepsi over those on-deck circles. 2-2 curveball. Hit up high into right center. Brandon Wicks on his horse trying to make a play on it. Does. Runner at second tags. Will be in standing. 2 outs and man on third base for the Gillette Rough Riders. Bringing up Caleb Lewis. Not a sacrifice by Mason Powell. Does advance the runner. Couldn't quite find the gap, though. Had a little bit too much air under the pitch. Wicks has good speed out at center to cover that big gap. Left-handed hitter is Lewis. Comes in with a 331 average. First pitch, down low, blocked by Gross to prevent a run coming back. We've got a deep backstop here, and it is not brick like you see it maybe Campbell or maybe in Jackson. No, it is deep, and it is chain link, so anything back is certainly a run. And now I see it blowing in the wind. I think it's not even chain link. I think it's mesh. 2-0 to Lewis. Puts blocking at a premium today. Goes off speed, up high, and misses. 3-0. You've got an open bag. In fact, you've got 2 to work with 2 gone. Leader in on-base percentage in Lewis. Maybe be hesitant here and let him take that walk. He does just that. 4-pitch walk for Lewis puts him on first base with Hayden Silty coming up to the plate. Silty not much difference when it comes to hitting. He comes in at 331 on the year. 5'11", 160, right-handed hitter. Pitcher taking his time. Here's Ryan on the delivery. Outside corner, finds the strike zone. We got 2 on, 2 out for Gillette here in the bottom of the first. RBI situation for the third baseman, Silty. Here's the pitch from Ryan. Misses high. Looks at his hand after that delivery, like it hurt him a little bit. He went off his fingertips a little awkwardly, and that may be a result of that poor release. 1-2. High up towards second base. Brendan Thompson moving back. See if he's got it. No, they converge at right and second base. Jagger Mitchell comes in. The ball falls down. No, he held onto it. And that's the inning. A collision. Brendan Thompson with the putout despite being knocked to the ground by Jagger Mitchell, and the run is saved. Looks surely like the ball would be out, but Brendan Thompson holds on, and we've got an early hero candidate. Bottom of the first inning. The Outlaws save a run and head to the top of the second. 0-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on K9 Radio and MyLocalRadio.com. Looking for a new dentist? Look no further. McKay Frankham has been in Evanston for 18 years, maintains affordable prices and covers everything from root canals to dentures to cosmetic dentistry.
Hi, I'm Dr. McKay Frankham, and I invite you to come and see me at 170 Arrowhead Drive in Evanston. Our goal is to give you a reason to smile. Excellent customer service, excellent results, and at affordable, reasonable rates.
McKay Frankham, for your family's dental needs.
Make your next big purchase a lot easier with competitive rates and excellent service from Trona Valley. Whether you're buying a new vehicle or your dream home, consider Trona Valley as your financial partner. We can provide you with pre-approved loans and dealer direct financing. Contact a loan specialist about your financial needs today. Call 800-331-6268 or stop by a branch location. Trona Valley member NCUA.
Throughout life, we celebrate the important milestones with jewelry, like graduation with a class ring, a watch for Father's Day, wedding sets for the bride and groom, a strand of pearls for your sweet 16, mother's rings to celebrate family. Commemorate these milestones working side by side with your personal jeweler at Sievers Jewelers. When you want to say, I want this moment to last forever, say it with Sievers. Sievers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
Top of the second inning, 0-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board here at Powers Field in Cheyenne. Griffin Mitchell leading off against Caden Race, who put the Outlaws down in order 1-2-3. First pitch was a ball, strike. Second pitch out to right field, and a little hop step by Caleb Lewis as he makes the grab for the first out. Line drive looper into the glove of Lewis for the gong out, and 2 pitches. Low pitch count early on for Race. Ryan Fisher needed 21 and left 2 men on in a collision to keep anyone from scoring here in the first inning. Bo Lloyd comes up to the plate, takes strike 1. Ryan Fisher standing on deck. Here's Race with the 0-1. Puts a curveball in the zone, taken for a strike by Bo. Little outside, and Bo likes him inside. See if Race has done a scouting report on him. 0-2 for Lloyd. Still looking for any base runners for the Outlaws. Knocked towards shortstop. Great on the ground slide, and the throw is in time. Did he stay on the bag? He did. Towed the line, Mason Powell with the stretch. But let's talk first about Austin Hester with the sliding on the field turf backhand glove. And then the throw on the knee. It was a little bit high, and Mason Powell just somehow towed the net of the glove of the base and got the out. Ryan Fisher up, pitcher on pitcher, swing and a miss at a high first fastball. It's a 6-3, and Bo Lloyd out by a half step. Hester knew he had just about no time on that play. Here's the 0-1. Fisher takes a high fastball this time. Brendan Thompson standing on deck. There's been 2 great plays already. One, a great hold on this Austin Hester most recently, just a great play regardless. But Brendan Thompson had to deal with a collision at second base to hold on with the third out and a run saver there on what would have been an E9, I would suppose. 1-1 for Fisher. It becomes 1-2 after the foul ball. 2 gone. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. Little air on it. Stays in play down the first base line, but no chance for Powell, who was on his horse running down there. 12 pitches in the first inning for Caden Race. Only at 9 right now. Here's the pitch from Caden. Fouled off again, third time in a row for Ryan. Ryan Fisher and Brendan Thompson back to back, and both known for battling counts and working on them. Evanston and Gillette, the morning game here. After that, it's Sheridan versus Casper. And then we've got Jackson after that. Swing and a miss and a caught third strike as Ryan Fisher was headed off for the bag. 1, 2, 3. Go the Outlaws for a second consecutive inning with a line out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Bottom of the second coming up next out of this scheduled 7 on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds, plus online streaming music, giveaways, and more. It's all on MyLocalRadio.com. Watch as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches. Catch up on local and regional news and stream your favorite music. Visit MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook and stream it all live.
Bottom of the second inning as Ryan Fisher comes back out this time to face on 6, 7, 8, 9 in the order. Brody Richardson, first hitter, righty on righty, takes strike one. Well, how did the Outlaws get to where they were? They beat every single team in their division at least once, swept Rock Springs, and then split with Casper and Jackson to get to a 4-2 record. Here's the 0-1, and a curveball falls in for the bottom half of the zone. Or a strike two, 0-2 count to Richardson, the catcher. Well, it came down to a tiebreaker for total runs allowed between each other in conference games. Opposite field knocked to first base, and a hop up and a glove by Griffin Mitchell for the catch. Line drive right into the glove of Griffin Mitchell for the first out, and 3 pitches. Richardson is retired, and Joseph Harris, the DH, up. Mark that as an L3. Well, as we were saying, it came down to total runs allowed between the 3 teams versus each other in conference games. So between Jackson, Evanston, and Casper, who had the fewest runs allowed. And it was a runaway for Casper with 13 runs. Here's the first pitch. And taken strike zone has been found by Ryan Fisher going against Harris. 18 for Jackson, so they got the number 2 seed. And then 26 by Evanston, falling in the number 3 seed. Here's the 0-1 curveball. Served right up on a platter, and it's knocked up right the middle of the field into center for a single. One gone, and Joseph Harris was on that curveball all the way, hung up in the zone, and an easy knock straight back at the mound and past it. Open base at second. Tanner Richards comes up, the center fielder for Gillette. Looks like a center fielder. Lower in the order, and looks like a speedy, smaller guy, kind of like what you see throughout center fielders in American Legion Wyoming baseball. Richards 269 average coming into the year. Coming into the state tournament, rather. Foul tip, first pitch. Well, Ryan found the zone, and then he found it a little bit too well with that curveball. That was high up, and you could read a curve right off the release of his hand, and it dipped right middle part of the zone for that one-out single. Here's the 0-1. Runner stays at first. Tries to go low and misses. Ball 1. Number 9 hitter Zach Brown, the second baseman, coming up after this. Again, we're on a field turf infield, all natural grass outfield. Throw back and a near pick. A slow break back by Joseph Harris. He's back just in time. He started to break towards second right as Ryan was turning towards first. It was a good thing he was not on a large lead for Harris's sake. Otherwise, he would have been out. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Knocked up into right center field. Getting past both the outfielders, rolling out near the wall. Runner taking off for third, being waved around home. Here's the pitch, a throw in, and now being called back to third base. On the cutoff, a double by Tanner Richards with one gone, puts runners at second and third base with Zach Brown coming up to the plate. One gone in the bottom of the second inning. Still no score on the Impact Physical Therapy board, but the question now is, for how long? A single followed by a double. And Ryan, who was very careful in the first inning and maybe missing spots right now, has thrown almost all strikes, and these hitters have obliged by swinging at him. First pitch knocked up, opposite side, heading towards foul territory, and no chance for Jagger Mitchell to make a catch. 0-1 to Brown, line up to turn over after this at-bat. Double elimination tournament. If the Outlaws were to win, they will play at 3:30 tomorrow. If they lose, they play at 10 a.m. tomorrow. They play the winner or loser of the Sheridan-Casper 1-4 matchup. On the opposite side of the bracket of Cheyenne, Post 6 is what you usually want to do in a tournament like this, especially when Post 6 is hosting. Here's the pitch. Knocked towards third. Good glove on one knee by Bo Lloyd. Makes the throw to first. He's out. Runners hold at second and third base. A long stretch by Griffin Mitchell is out number 2, and that lineup turns over in an RBI situation for the .328 hitter, Austin Hester. Bo Lloyd has had his struggles defensively over the last couple of years, but this year has turned himself into a plus defender over at that hot corner. First pitch, curveball, misses outside. Hester grounded out in his first at-bat to lead off the Rough Riders. Here's the pitch from Fisher. Fastball in the zone inside. No. Misses for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 gone, 2 on. Both in scoring position at second and third, taking healthy leads at their bags. Fastball ripped out towards left field, but into foul territory and out of play. Got a hold of everything, did Hester on that, but got a hold just about a half millisecond too early as that sails foul. Sunny day here in Cheyenne. Here's the pitch. Started to go on a high outside and then held up. 3-1. Three-one delivery from Ryan. Fastball out towards left field. Backing up, Chris Perriman towards the wall. A step in front of the warning track, makes a grab on the back heels. And once again, Gillette strands 2, 1 in scoring position in the first, 2 in scoring position in this second inning, and we head to the top of the third next. No score on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Many of our customers have trusted Jensen Wood Motors for generations. It's important to all of us here at the dealership we always work for the people. My grandpa was a man of his word, and he passed that tradition on to us. We understand that we're here to serve our customers, and every day we try and do that to the best of our ability. We really appreciate each customer, and we want to make sure that they feel that when they're doing business with us.
Jensen Wood Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Montpelier, Idaho.
Pitch count differential between the two teams as we head on to inning number 3. 38 pitches for Ryan Fisher through 2 complete, and 23 for Caden Race through 2 complete. Top of the third coming up momentarily. Brendan Thompson will lead off for the Outlaws in a 0-0 tie against Gillette in this day 1, game 1 of the AA state tournament. The opening ceremonies are tonight at 6 o'clock prior to the post-6 opening game, where we will have the Hall of Fame inductees, including Brandon Nimmo, New York Met outfielder and former Cheyenne post-sixer, being inducted. Brendan Thompson takes ball 1. First year that we have a live pitch counter out on the field, too. It's mandated for state tournaments, so it's just to my left, or just to my right, rather, as Thompson goes down and takes strike 1, 1-1 count. So I can go in between innings and check my pitch count with the official one and adjust accordingly. 1-1 curveball, knocked towards shortstop. A great glove and throw on the turn. 6-3 put out for Austin Hester to Mason Powell. Austin Hester, not only a good hitter, but a fantastic fielder with great reaction times. He was going on his backhand there on the run and picked it up, made the turn and throw on a quick ground ball that moves pretty quickly on this field turf, but settles down. It won't have any strange hops as it will out on the Evanston field or in Rock Springs or any place that has natural grass mixed with dirt. It's all field turf until you get to the outfield. 1 gone, and Reed Gross, or check that Jagger Mitchell up, taking ball 1. Number 8 hitter, Jagger Mitchell, was hitting near 500 heading into July and had that batting average free fall as a first-year full-time Outlaw is to be expected. Nonetheless, he's been a solid contributor and the 9th man on that roster to fill out right field. Without Jagger, the Outlaws don't have a team today. Here's the pitch, taken for a strike, and the count is at 2-1. Refer to Jagger as that 9th man because he is the only guy on this 9-man roster today that was not a full-time or at least 3/4 time contributor for the Outlaws a season ago. Count at 2-2. Here's the pitch, up high, and full count for Mitchell. Jagger's also been relied upon quite a bit as a pitcher this year and has worked out rather fine as that. Wouldn't be surprised to see him at all in relief or maybe even giving a few innings as he strikes out on the full count pitch later on in this state tournament. Number 9 man Chris Perriman comes up, a 3rd consecutive inning with a strikeout for Caden Race. Perriman, 277 hitter on the year through 94 plate appearances. On base sitting at 341, takes a high fastball swing and a miss, though mighty cut at that. Race taking his time up at the mound. Now into the windup, delivers a fastball and swing and miss in the zone this time by Chris. 1 gone, and Chris Perriman down 0-2. Perriman with 26 strikeouts on the year leads the team and make it 27. That's the inning. 2 strikeouts to close out the 3rd inning and 4 in 3 complete. 3 quick innings worked by Caden Race. 0-0 score as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning next on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNY and 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Your vehicle represents one of the major investments you'll make in your lifetime. If you have an accident, large or small, take care of your investment with a professional team that understands the value of your vehicle. T-Bar S Body Shop has been repairing and restoring vehicles to just like new condition for over 7 years. Don't trust your investment to just anyone. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop, stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
Because of the many washers and dryers, it doesn't take long to get all your laundry done at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat in Evanston. Joe's offers an affordable wash and fold service. Plus, large bulky items like sleeping bags and bedspreads are no problem. Big machines clean big loads at Joe's, so whether you want to do it yourself or have someone else take care of it, get it all done at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. So come see why our customers say we're not only the biggest, we're the best at Joe's Modern Cleaners and Laundromat.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
The score is tied as we head to the bottom of the third, but the results on the field, while no one's touched home plate, have not been anything but different. The Outlaws have stranded nobody as they have no one that's reached base. They've gone down 1, 2, 3, all 3 consecutive innings. Gillette, on the other hand, has left a man stranded in each of its first 2 plate appearances and has stranded 4 total, including 2 in scoring position on a near home run to left field last inning. To lead off, a chopper that goes down the line and stays in fair territory for Bo Lloyd, a 5-3 putout on a bang-bang play there. Knocks out Caleb Driscoll to lead off on 2 pitches, and we have 1 gone. Mason Powell up, the 364 hitter. Right-handed batter for Mason Powell, the first baseman for Gillette. Coming in, this is game number 80 for Gillette, game number 35. For Evanston, first pitch, curveball, misses high. Caleb Lewis standing on deck for Gillette. Second pitch is a fastball down low, 2-0. 10 runs and a rodeo. That was the rally call I gave the team beforehand. Said, if you can 10-run this team and get out of here in an hour and a half's time, then we can all make the rodeo. Chopper down third baseline, picked up by Seth. It's a long throw. The stretch by Mitchell is good. And some excellent fielding by the Outlaws, and Gillette has left a lot of guys headed back for the dugout through these first half dozen outs. 6-3, and there are 2 gone. Caleb Lewis up to the plate, left-handed hitter for Gillette. Predictability on the field, even though it's a brand new infield, this field turf, and its predictability of bouncing, I think has certainly helped both Gillette and Evanston. Now, Gillette plays here on a yearly basis. Evanston, has not played here in I don't know how many years, if ever. At least on the current iteration of the field when I refer to ever. 0-1 pitch is knocked up towards second base. Hits out into shallow center field for a 2-out single. Caleb Lewis with a 2-out single, and his batting percentage, or batting on-base percentage, stays at 1,000 on the day. On the 1-0-1, he goes and walks his first at-bat on 4-pitch walk and gets a single with 2 gone. That walk came with 2 outs as well. Brings up Hayden Silty, who popped out to second base in what looked like it was about to be the first run of the game. Brendan Thompson had a good read on it, but was knocked from behind to the ground by Jagger Mitchell. First pitch from Fisher is outside for a ball. Not sure there was good communication between either Brendan or Jagger, or even Brandon Wicks out in center field for who had it. All the Outlaws care about right now is that the ball did stay in the glove of Brendan, and that saved the run from coming in by way of an error. But I'm sure they talked about communication the second they got back into the dugout. Hayden Silty up in the count, 1-0. Here's the pitch from Ryan, and it's high. Runner takes off for second. A late throw, a one-hopper, and he's in safely. Stolen base for Caleb Lewis. Brody Richardson standing on deck has the catcher's shin guards on and with 2 gone. Look back to second base for Fisher. Has a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch, fouled off. Long run for Richardson to go collect that foul ball, and has to do it with the catcher's gear on to boot. A little bit slow as he hustles back across the plate. 2-1 from Ryan. Fastball outside and a fake throw back to second. I wouldn't have guessed that Caleb Lewis was taken off for second when he did, and he's taking a healthy lead at second base now. Taking off for third, that would be a major surprise with 2 outs, but we see teams do it, including the team Gillette's playing in Evanston. Hit out to left center. Will drop. That's the first run of the game. A single, now a double. RBI. He may try for 3. The throw comes in. He'll hold up, and Hayden Silty has broken the tie. 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Hayden Silty drives in Caleb Lewis. That brings up Brody Richardson, so he does have to take the guards off. Got the stirrup socks. 1-0. Ryan Fisher showing his not his first sign of breakage, as both the first 2 innings he's been a little bit lucky to get out without giving up a run. Not so lucky here in the bottom of the third. Man in scoring position with 2 outs. Here's the 1-0. Misses high on a curveball. 2-0 to Richardson. Caleb Lewis back-to-back on bases with 2 outs. Second one comes out and works out just fine. First one nearly resulted in the run, as we were talking about with Silty and that pop-up to second base. Count 2-1 to Richardson. Here's the pitch to Fisher. Swing. Back to the mound. Gets out. Past second base. Out towards center. And it's 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Back-to-back 2-out reaches on a double. Now a single by Brody Richardson. 2-0. Gillette. Hayden Silty gets some congratulations as he heads back to the dugout from his teammates. And that brings up Joseph Harris. Ryan Fisher giving up 2 runs. And I talked to Jason Lloyd again. We had issues with the recorder to computer communication, so we weren't able to get that on air. As here's the pitch and a swing and a miss by Harris. But I asked him once again, just like I asked him in Casper, do we have a tighter leash even though we only have 9? And the first time I asked him back in Casper, he said no, but we saw in practice that certainly was the case. And he did say yes today, so let's see how much longer Ryan is given. He's left men in scoring position in both the first and second innings. Now 2 men have come around to score in the third. If you get a third run in, or this another base hit, maybe a single or a double, do they start looking at making a pitching change? Here's the pitch, swing and a miss to Harris on the 1-1, puts it at 1-2. Harris down 1-2 in the count. Ryan likes the call, goes curveball, and just misses outside. Close one there to even it up, and a good eye by Harris to hold off if he didn't like what he could do with it. Looks over to first, does Ryan. Runner pretty much standing up. Here's the throw, but a timeout called at the box just as Ryan goes into the stretch. Six hits to no hits for Gillette to Evanston. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled up high, down the first base side towards the Outlaws dugout. A read by Griffin Mitchell, and a snow cone grab ends the inning. But not before 2 come around to score on a couple of 2-out hits. The Outlaws trail the Rough Riders 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board as we head to the top of the 4th inning next on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNY at 99.1 FM on a Sunday and online with video at mylocalradio.com.
When your doctor and pharmacist work together to create a customized medication for you, it's a powerful partnership. Medication customization is called compounding. City Drug is the only pharmacy in Southwest Wyoming that offers compounded medications for hormone replacement, pain management, veterinary, and more. City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy, working to make life better for you, your family, and your pets at the corner of 10th and Main, Evanston. Stop in today.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? or like this. At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Uintah County School District Number 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uintah County School District Number 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're
Top of the fourth inning and a 2-0 lead for Gillette, with Reed Gross leading off the inning 0 for 1, as are all of the Outlaws now as we've gone through the order. No hits for Evanston. 1, 2, 3 have gone the batters in the first, the second, and the third here in the fourth. And now suddenly down. Do we get a little bit of a rally cap going? Second pitch hit up high into the air towards center field. Calling everyone off. Tanner Richards has a read, shading towards right center, and there is your forced out. Have to wait a little bit longer for that first hit. Brandon Wicks was quick to the trigger, swinging on the third pitch that he saw as the number 2 hitter. Slapped it towards third, and it rolled on the ground over to Hayden Silty for a 5-3 putout for the second out back in the first inning. Here we are in the top of the fourth, and he's getting his second at bat. He may not get another. First pitch fouled off, and at the rate they're going and the way Race is competing, you have to wonder if the Outlaws don't get something good here in this inning or maybe next. Can they get something in the sixth? Third pitch again chopped towards short. A good run by Brandon Wicks, and there's your first hit of the game for the Evanston Outlaws on an infield single. Nothing wrong, no errors either way. Austin Hester made the play, turned and made a good throw to Mason Powell, who stayed on the bag, but Brandon Wicks just a little bit too speedy. And we have our first hit of the contest for the Evanston Outlaws with one gone in the top of the fourth. Brings up Seth Lloyd, a good clutch hitter throughout the season, a multi-year Outlaw. He's heading into his senior year of high school and has already played this his 5th year of Evanston Outlaw baseball. And that being at the A or AA level for Seth. Takes ball 1. Now, going back 5 years to when he was still in middle school, was he an everyday player? Certainly not. He played Babe Ruth, B-League, and A-League baseball at the Legion level. Pitched against a AAA team from Las Vegas. Here's the 0-1, knocked opposite field into left, may stay fair. It's heading and dropping in fair territory. Brandon Wicks off for third base, being told to hold up right there. A one-out double for Seth Lloyd. 2 runners in scoring position with Bo Lloyd, Griffin Mitchell up to the plate. In RBI situations, an open bag, no double play scenario. Just hit it to the outfield, get 1, find a gap, get 2 for the Outlaws. Just like that, we couldn't get 1. Now we have 2. The Outlaws with back-to-back hits. And Griffin Mitchell up. He had a line out to right field and a little one-hop grab by Caleb Lewis. Now one hop being off of his right foot. Wanted a little bit of style there. Griffin, a pull hitter, has a shift pretty much wide open in right center for him, should he want to take it into his wheelhouse. Now you got good speed at center in Tanner Richards, so you can't get too much air in it. Knock it over that second baseman's head, though, and you're looking at 2 runs. 1-0 count to Griffin. Caden Race showing his first signs of mortality. Knocked up to the mound, and it's well fielded by Caden Race. He holds both runners where they are. Brandon Wicks playing a little cat and mouse, but 2 gone, and a chop ground ball all of a sudden. The Outlaws needing a clutch hit here by Bo Lloyd, older brother of Seth Lloyd, or they will be the team to strand 2 this inning. 1-3 on 2 pitches was certainly not what the Outlaws were looking for, and Griffin kind of stretched out and just knocked that one, was a little bit over the pitch. Here's the first pitch to Bo Lloyd and knocked to short. One hop, eats him up a little bit. Hester is still able to make the throw. Picks it up after bobbling the ball. 6-3 put out, strands 2 Outlaws. And we head to the bottom of the 4th next. Gillette still leading Evanston 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is Outlaws Baseball presented by First Bank on mylocalradio.com and on the radio at KNYN 99.1 FM.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Hi there, Craig Dearden with Castle Rock Chevrolet right here in Evanston. Of course, it's about finding you that perfect vehicle, but at Castle Rock, it's about a lot more. It's using our experience to get you the best rate. We will get you the vehicle that you've always wanted. It's about knowing your vehicle is in the right hands. Throughout the buying experience here at Castle Rock Chevrolet, we're here for you. If you're ready to buy a new truck, come to Castle Rock. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
New pitcher coming in is Seth Lloyd, and that'll mix the lineup just a little bit around the horn. Send Ryan Fisher out to right field and Jagger Mitchell to shortstop. He's been the de facto shortstop when Seth is on the mound. Seth Lloyd not getting the start today, but your Evanston ace. And down 2-0 heading into the bottom of the 4th. They need just that. First pitch knocked out towards center field. Brandon Wicks retreating out and making the grab on his back foot. Tanner Richards is retired on one pitch. Quickly brings up the number 9 man, Zach Brown. So Ryan Fisher goes 3 complete, but gives up 2, strands 4 runners in the 1st and 2nd inning. Could not strand a few more. The Outlaws stranded a couple last inning. Had runners on 2nd and 3rd base with 1 out, and back-to-back ground balls. Ended that inning without getting anyone to cross home. First pitch, a strike to the number 9 man, Zach Brown. Here's Seth, who works very quickly throughout the year and in the state tournament as well. Delivers ball 1. Evanston played post 6 in round 1 of the AA state tournament in Casper last year, and you had Reese Monaco sitting across from us, and we were talking about how slow the post 6 pitchers work, while he was talking about how fast the Evanston Outlaws pitchers work. It's just a matter of perspective when you've got Seth Lloyd on the mound, who takes about enough time for the umpire to say, okay, let's go. And here he is on the 1-2. Curveball, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1 of the day for the Gillette Rough Riders. And Seth Lloyd sends down the number 9 man. 1-2 go the hitters as the lineup turns over for a second time. Austin Hester 0 for 2, the leadoff man, up to the plate with 2 gone and nobody on. Well, Jason Lloyd was certainly not too slow to pull the trigger and bring in Seth Lloyd, and the first pitch from Hester is hit out to left field, grabbed on the run by Chris Perriman. 1-2-3, a quick inning, and the Outlaws will head to the top of the 5th. Just 9 more outs and down 2 runs. They got a couple of hits last time. Can they get a couple more and bring one around? We will find out next on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
On the construction site, time is money. The professionals at Ellingford Brothers have top quality cement ready to go whenever and wherever you need it. Make sure your timelines are met. Have everything you need delivered right to your job site. Whether it's ready-mix concrete, custom crushed sand and gravel, pit run or road base, with 2 dedicated batch plants, you can count on Ellingford Brothers, delivering on time for generations. 221 County Road in Evanston.
Top of the 5th inning, moving right along here, 11:53 a.m. Haven't even moved into the p.m. yet here in Cheyenne on a Sunday, July 29th. And Ryan Fisher was the pitcher. Now the right fielder will lead off. That means 6, 7, 8 up for the Outlaws. Got 2 hits last inning, stranded a pair, and a curveball is strike 1. Race on the 0-1. Misses it inside on a curveball. Looked good height, but just a bit inside, 1-1. So you got Fisher, Thompson, and Mitchell due up here in the 5th. Hit differential 7-2 in favor of Gillette. Fastball into the glove and out of the glove of Race, and then into the glove of the second baseman as Ryan Fisher tripped up and never even got out of the batter's box, really. So a 1-4-3 putout is your out number 1. Brendan Thompson up to the plate, grounded out to short. Got eaten up in the AstroTurf on his way to first base. Hopefully it's just a trip up and no injuries. Race with a curveball. He's using that heavily here this inning and dips in and finds the zone, 0-1. Oh-1 delivery. Fastball misses high. 1-1 to Thompson. Race keeping his pitch count low, still now in the 40s. Fastball, foul tipped. Goes off the catcher's knee protector. 1-2. Jagger Mitchell standing on deck. Scored just 2-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, and you wonder if Evanston maybe wishes they did something more situational last inning. Change up, off speed, swing and a miss, drop third strike. Thompson on his way to first base and weaving back and forth, maybe trying to deceive the catcher. The 2-3 put out is good nonetheless, though, and the strikeout 2-3 or 2 gone. Jagger Mitchell up to the plate. Chris Perriman on deck, and the lineup will turn over at least next inning, if not this inning, but they'll need a 2-out rally to do so. He had runners on second and third, 1 out, and then a weak second pitch hit to the mound. Kind of killed what was momentum building. First pitch, line drive, 1 hopper into the glove of Hester at short, 1 hopper into the glove of Mason Powell, and 1-2-3 go down the Outlaws. Moving on to the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 is your score. Gillette on top of Evanston in round 1 of the AA State Tournament here on a Sunday. On this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At Trona Valley, we are proud to offer choices. Those monthly service fees that banks charge on checking accounts can really add up. Trona Valley offers checking accounts with no monthly service fees or per check fees, no minimum balance requirements, and some accounts offer the opportunity to earn interest on balances. If you're ready for a checking account that gives you more for less, open an account at Trona Valley. If you'd like to know more about our checking accounts, give us a call at 800-331-6268. Trona Valley, member NCUA.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Have you been saying no to wearing your jewelry because of a missing stone, a broken chain, or a ring that's just too small? Or are you interested in redesigning your ring altogether? Jeff at Seavers Jewelers can repair or create almost all jewelry at extremely competitive prices. Jewelry is supposed to be worn. Bring it to Seavers Jewelers today for a free cleaning and any repairs it might need. Say yes to wearing your jewelry. Say it with Seavers. Seavers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
And as we welcome you back, Caleb Driscoll on the second pitch knocks it out to left field for a home run. 3-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Caleb Driscoll pulls it deep and gone over the head of Chris Perriman. Eighth hit is the third run in the bottom of the fifth inning, and Gillette extends it. And Seth Lloyd, on just his seventh pitch of the outing, gives up a four-bagger. That brings up Mason Powell. Caleb Lewis due up next. First pitch by Seth. He seems shaken after that home run. Throws it way high, and then on the return from the catcher, drops it. Picks it up, has some dirt in the glove. Now, second pitch, high, fastball taken, out to right center. Long run for Ryan Fisher. Finds the space and makes the grab. Took a good approach angle. And one out is recorded. F9 brings up Caleb Lewis. Hayden Silty up after this. A little bit more separation for Gillette gained on that home run by Caleb Driscoll. A left-handed hitter digging into the box. First pitch from Seth. Ooh, head level and inside. Backs him up a little bit, and Caleb takes a look back at the Outlaws dugout. Second pitch from Seth. Misses inside, low and outside. 2-0. Here's the third from Seth. In the zone, no. Inside, and 3-0. Lewis may never have to take the bat off his shoulder. Here's the 3-0. In the zone, yes. Strike one. 3-1 delivery from Seth Lloyd outside and a walk by Lewis. So, in fact, he never did take the bat off his shoulders and earns a free base regardless. Hayden Silty up, popped out, doubled, drove in a run, and scored in the third inning. Second game is the other game, and the other two teams on this side of the bracket for Evanston, Casper and Sheridan. First pitch, fastball, low, and ball one. After that, at 4 p.m., Jackson taking on Laramie, the 2 versus 3 from the West versus East. And then finishing it off, Rock Springs, the 4th seed from the West, and post 6. 7 p.m., number 1 seed, right center drive. Wicks moves forward, makes the grab, and that's out number 2. Hayden Silty is retired. Brody Richardson up. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Drove in the second run of the third inning. Already 1 in here in the 5th. Throw back to first base. Runner in safely. Looking for the first pitch. It's a strike. Breaking ball, changeup for Richardson. Count at 0-1. Looks back, down to the ground now. Delivers, fastball, fouled off, opposite side. Had Richardson holding up a bit on that pitch after the first pitch changeup was a called strike. Went fastball. And Richardson was a mighty bit late on getting the bat around. 0-2 from Seth. Here it is, curveball. Throw back to first base. Gloved by Mitchell, but the runner is back safely. Reed Gross, no stranger to the back pick. He's gotten a few guys out this year doing that. No real chance for Lewis this time, though. Not enough power on the throw. 1-2 from Seth Lloyd. Fastball, opposite knock, out to right. Ryan on the run. It's in foul territory. Makes a dive. It's just beyond his glove reach. Try it again as Evanston was ready to retreat back to the dugout and head for the 6th inning. Ryan just missed on making the grab for the 3rd out. Count stays at 1-2. 2 gone, 1 man on. 3-0 in favor of Gillette over Evanston. Seth off the stretch, high up, and head level, taken for ball 2. Two-two delivery from Seth. Goes sidearm, out to short. Good glove by Jagger, takes the easy out at second. We head to the 6th inning. 1 run comes around by way of the home run from Caleb Driscoll to lead off the bottom of the 5th. 3-0 with the Outlaws looking for their first run when we come back on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
There is no job too small or too big. You'll find what you need at the Lumberyard in Evanston. We carry over 25,000 products under one roof. If we don't have it, we can order everything you need to finish every project, large or small. The Lumberyard also delivers. Make sure you always check the Lumberyard first. Excellent prices, great customer service, and quality products. Now you can even shop online at thelumberyard.com. The Lumberyard, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
When you need body work or a windshield replacement, it can be as simple as dropping your vehicle off and picking it up a couple of days later. T-Bar Body Shop works directly with your insurance company to save you time and hassle. We know it isn't convenient to have a vehicle in the shop. That's why we work hard to repair and restore as quickly as possible to get you back on the road. Make it hassle-free. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar Body Shop, stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
We still have 2 full innings to play, but when you go to tournaments, a lot of times you will have an hour 45, an hour 50, maybe 2 hours to get through a game or 7 innings, whichever comes first. As Chris Perriman is up to the plate and taking the first pitch from Caden Race for a strike 1 call. We are 1 hour and 5 minutes into the contest, and just 6 outs remain for the Evanston Outlaws, down 3-0 to the Gillette Rough Riders after a home run. Last inning, breaking ball, swing and a miss. Perriman caught out in front of it. He struck out his first time, down 0-2. 27 strikeouts on the year for Perriman, leads the team. Had a little bit of a hot streak coming into the tournament. Finished off the last few weeks pretty well. Swing and a miss, and a drop 3rd strike on his race down to first. It's close, and the ball is dropped, so a strikeout, but a reach on dropped glove by first baseman Mason Powell. Perriman is on. Put that as a error on the E3. So strikeout in the reach. Outlaws will take it however they can get it. Turns the lineup over to Reed Gross, who is 0 for 2 on a strikeout and a flyout today. And we will have a conversation between home and first place umpires to decide, was that interference or was he safe? And this ruling is safe. The Outlaws had an interesting situation on a strikeout and throw down to first. Actually, it was a double play turn in Park City, where they threw from third to home and then to throw to first for the second out and ending the inning. They hit the runner headed to first on the head of the helmet. He ended up at third. 2 more runs came around to score. In a game that the Outlaws eventually won in walk-off fashion with 5 runs in the 7th. Strike 1 taken by Reed Gross. Perriman, a good base runner, at first. Taking an extra half step, throws back and in safely. Gross, Perriman. Good speed combo. Here's the pitch, curveball from Gaden, and that's a good one, and Gross is down 0-2. Swing and a miss by Reed. Today's broadcast brought to you by Kazine's. The legacy continues in Evanston at Kazine's. 0-2 for Caden Race. On the mound, here's the pitch. Fastball down low, runner at first, headed for second. Head first dive is out. 2-6 put out. And a head-first dive by Perriman, but a line drive throw by Brody Richardson is just too much, and that is out number 1. So the Outlaws should have had out number 1 on the strikeout. They got a free base runner, and then they give it up trying to steal second. 2-6 is the put-out. Here's Caden on the 1-2, knocked up into the outfield, right center field. Good cover, though, by Tanner Richards for out number 2. Brandon Wicks up to the plate, and before that we will have a mound visit. See if that's in for Caden Race. He's shaking his head yes, as if the manager's asking, are you okay? And we have a pitching change, I assume, on he's at 59 to keep him just under that 3-day rest. So state tournament time, we get some interesting times for a pitching change, and Caden Race, they want to save him to use him later in the tournament. Goes 5 2/3, does not give up more than 2 hits. Strikes out about 5, and will be replaced. We'll get a number on who that is when we come back on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNY on 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Pitching change in the top of the 6th inning, 2 outs and 3-0 Gillette on the Impact Physical Therapy board.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
Altitude Evanston is now the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti. With the same great staff and 5 locations, we have an even larger selection of new and pre-owned vehicles to serve Uinta County. Visit one of our 2 Evanston locations, 100 Wasatch Road, or the newest location at the Old Sonic Building at the end of the Walmart parking lot. At Rocky Mountain Yeti, we're committed to providing each customer with the best car buying experience. Rocky Mountain Yeti, we are legend driven.
Think about that suit you wear every week to church. Is it kind of dingy? When was the last time you had it dry cleaned? It's a fact that if your clothes are cleaned and pressed, you feel better about yourself. Think about any man or woman in a crisp military uniform, or a man in a clean suit with a...
Top of the 6th inning, and Gabe Conklin, the new pitcher. ERA under 2. First pitch, swing and a pop-up by Brandon Wick should end the inning. Out to right field, and the catch made by Caleb Lewis. That's the inning. 1 pitch and 1 gone. Bottom of the 6th coming up next. 3-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Gillette leading Evanston. Round 1 of the state tournament on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNY and 99.1 FM.
Hi there, Craig Dearden with Castle Rock Chevrolet right here in Evanston. Of course, it's about finding you that perfect vehicle, but at Castle Rock, it's about a lot more. It's using our experience to get you the best rate. We will get you the vehicle that you've always wanted. It's about knowing your vehicle is in the right hands. Throughout the buying experience here at Castle Rock Chevrolet, we're here for you. If you're ready to buy a new truck, come to Castle Rock. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Drug carries a wide selection of durable medical equipment and other products that help make your life more comfortable. Some examples include wheelchairs, walkers, knee scooters, a variety of braces, crutches, safety handles for the bathroom or shower. Other products include compression stockings to help minimize leg and ankle pain caused by swelling, and Dr. Comfort footwear. When you're looking for items that can make your life a little better, visit the friendly staff at City Drug at the corner of 10th and Main Street in Evanston.
When it comes to quality, Ford Brothers in Evanston always delivers year-round. Whether you are looking for cement, gravel, road base, cement watering troughs, culverts, sand, steel fabrication services, steel products, accessories for your vehicles, trailer hitches, or snow.
Back here in Cheyenne, and the first pitch delivered from Seth Lloyd down to Joseph Harris. The DH is a strike on a curveball. 0-1 on the count. Leading off, it's 7-8-9. Second pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball that time, 0-2 for Seth Lloyd going against Harris. Harris is 1 for 2 with a single and a pop-out. Conklin, now the pitcher tasked with getting the close here. Third pitch is down in the dirt for a ball. 8-1 on the season, 1.84 ERA in 64 2/3 innings pitched. 1-5 start decisions. Tasked with a close, coming in a closing situation as Caden Race left the game at 59 pitches, one below the deadline for 3 days rest. Here's the 2-2 from Lloyd to Harris, fouled off. I had Seth Lloyd at 23 pitches coming into the inning, so do they keep him under 30 so they can get him back again without a day's rest needed? Second pitch is outside. 3-2. I'm at 29, so I guess this would be it. They're letting him throw, so fouled off. Out of play. That puts him at 30 pitches on the day. So I guess we won't see Seth tomorrow, unless I'm mistaken on the rules. 3-2 count once again to Harris. Well hit out to center. Brandon Wicks retreating near the warning track. Now he takes a step forward straight away at about 395. He makes the catch. Deep outfield. That's out in Stratton Myers. That's out in Evanston at Ross Kesterson Field, but not out here at Powers Field at 405 to dead center. Tanner Richards comes up. First pitch to Seth Lloyd, fastball inside and low for ball one. Bottom of the sixth inning here, and a 2-0 count to the number 8 man, Tanner Richards. For Gillette, a home run, the most recent run in for Gillette. They got 2 in the third inning, and the home run last inning. 3-0 count to Richards. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a fly out. Strike taken on the 3-0. 9-1 due up with 1 gone. Here's the 3-1, and he hits the top of the zone for a full count pitch coming up. 12:16 the time on the clock. An hour and 15 minutes into this game. Ripped down past the shortstop, Jagger Mitchell for a single. He's turning, and he'll retreat back to first with a 1-out single. Good rip by Tanner Richards on the pole shot past the glove of a diving Jagger Mitchell at short. And Zach Brown comes to the plate with 1 gone and 1 on. As the number 9 hitter, he is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. He is Seth Lloyd's 1 strikeout of the contest. First pitch, knocked opposite and out of play. Impressive 3-2 piece of hitting by Tanner Richards. Has Jagger Mitchell backed up to the outfield grass, and yes, it is an actual edge. Field turf on the infield and a little beyond, and he is just beyond that to the outfield grass. 0-1 is outside for a ball. Outlaws quickly running out of time. They're down to their final 3 outs and already down 3 with a man on and 1 out. Runner at first is headed on a hit and run. It's fouled up towards the first base bag. Now shades into fair territory. And the catch is made. There are 2 gone. Runner at first comes back in safely. And the lineup turns over to Austin Hester with 2 outs. Hester, the leadoff man, 0 for 3 today. One of the few men not to join the party in a 9-hit parade for Gillette. Driscoll would be the hitter up, and they've got him picked off. Won't even need to get that far. First pitch, Seth Lloyd and Griffin Mitchell pick off Zach Brown. And that ends the inning. Richards, rather, the man knocked out. And so we head to the top of the 7th next, 3-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Outlaws trailing 3-0 down to their final shots when we return. Looking for a new dentist? Look no further. McKay Frankham has been in Evanston for 18 years, maintains affordable prices and covers everything from root canals to dentures to cosmetic dentistry.
Hi, I'm Dr. McKay Frankham, and I invite you to come and see me at 170 Arrowhead Drive in Evanston. Our goal is to give you a reason to smile. Excellent customer service, excellent results, and at affordable, reasonable rates.
McKay Frankham, for your family's dental needs.
The septic tank is backed up again.
Don't be concerned about your septic tank if it acts up. Hi, I'm Lane Bowen, owner of Rocket Sanitation. Just call us for all of your septic needs. Did you know your tank should be pumped every 5 years? Have Rocket Sanitation do it. Rocket Sanitation can install manhole-style lids for inspections, repairs, and maintenance. Rocket Sanitation also sells an easy-to-use, specially formulated septic treatment. We also rent portable toilets for all occasions. Rocket Sanitation in Evanston. Not the biggest, just the best.
Evanston will play either Sheridan or Casper tomorrow. Whether it's in the winner or loser's bracket is about to be determined. 3, 4, 5 in the order for the Evanston Outlaws. As we head to the top of the 7th, Seth Lloyd, Griffin Mitchell, Bo Lloyd, the final chances for Evanston. First pitch is outside for a ball against Gabe Conklin. The man tasked with getting the save in this situation came in with 2 outs in the 6th inning. Second pitch, fouled back. 1-1 count. Seth Lloyd is 1 for 2, doubled his last time up, and that looked like in the 4th inning would be the start of a rally for the Outlaws. That was their only whimper of the day. Left men stranded at 2nd and 3rd. Chop towards first, and it shades foul, luckily for Seth Lloyd, as it was an easy field by Mason Powell out there at the bag. Count at 1-2. Hit count, 9 for Gillette, 2 for Evanston, and those 2 came in back-to-back fashion with Brandon Wicks on the single and Seth Lloyd with a double. Here's the 1-2, hit, opposite field, and foul. Lloyd slaps the home plate with the bat, still at 1-2, leading off this 7th inning. Pitch, curveball, knocked down the third baseline and foul once again. His 3rd foul ball of the at-bat. Here's the pitch from Conklin. Swing and a miss, strikeout for Seth Lloyd, out number 1 for the Outlaws. And Conklin 2 outs away from a 1 1/3 inning save. Griffin Mitchell up. He is 0 for 2. Lined out to right field and then was a pitcher's mound dribbler with 2 men in scoring position back in that 4th inning. Here's the pitch, taken on the outside edge for a ball. Here's the pitch from Conklin, 1-0, outside again against the lefty Mitchell, 2-0. Game time sitting at 1 hour and 22 minutes as we are in the 7th inning. Here's the 2-0 in the zone. Knocked up into left center on the run, and he will not get there. It's all the way to the fence. Bounces off there. The throw in. Griffin Mitchell with a stand-up double. Walks in and sends a signal back to the dugout. All hope not lost yet for the Outlaws. He'll take a timeout to go retrieve and hand off some of his gear, the batting gloves, the wrist protector, all of that. One gone and a man in scoring position for the first time since the 4th inning for the Evanston Outlaws. Bo Lloyd to the plate. Lloyd will be followed by Ryan Fisher. See Casper and Jackson both being represented in the stands here. They will be playing next and then at 4 p.m. respectively. Casper coming up next, Jackson at 4 p.m. Here's the first pitch to Bo, taken on a fastball for strike one. Bo Lloyd with 1 home run on this season, and that was a walk-off against Green River at Ross Kesterson Field. It was a mighty comeback for the Outlaws back in June. Slap towards shortstop for another time. Hester on the throw. Perfect pitch down to Powell, and 2 gone. The last hope for the Evanston Outlaws, represented by Ryan Fisher, the tying run into the on-deck circle in Brendan Thompson. Fisher started the game, gave up 2 runs, was pulled after the 3rd. He will not be available tomorrow, neither will Seth Lloyd. Kimball Madsen will be joining the team tomorrow, so we would expect him to get the start against either Casper or Sheridan. Fisher takes strike 1. Strikeout and ground out for Fisher. Takes his practice swings. Righty on righty. Here's Conklin. Fastball. Strike called. 0-2 for Fisher. Griffin Mitchell at second. Tying run on deck, but 2 outs. For the save, here's Conklin. Goes off speed. High chopper down the third base side. Fielded. A slight delay in the exchange, but the throw to first is still in time. Gillette shuts out Evanston in the 2-3 East-West matchup to start off this AA tournament and win it and advance on to play in the semifinals tomorrow. 3-0 in this double elimination. Evanston will play at 10 a.m. against either Casper or Sheridan. In an elimination, loser is gone and back home. Winner lives to play another day matchup. We will take a break and give you the final stats and wrap this one up as we get ready for 3 more Legion baseball matchups later on today here at Powers Field in Cheyenne, Wyoming on the final day of Frontier Days on this First Bank presentation of Outlaw Baseball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
The first school in Evanston opened in 1870 with 8 students. Since the very beginning, excellence in education has been the goal. Dedicated teachers and staff, board members, and community members have focused on student learning. The Uintah County School District No. 1 has graduated many young men and women who have gone on to be successful, productive citizens, parents, and leaders around the world. Our heritage continues today. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local IFA dealer. The Lumberyard has tons of animal feed lines and accessories to help with your farm and ranch. Since 1923, IFA has worked to manufacture and distribute the highest quality products to the agricultural community. The Lumberyard has partnered with IFA to develop product lines based on customer need. We won't sell you something that doesn't make you successful. Visit us online or at the Lumberyard today, your local IFA dealer, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
Many of our customers have trusted Jensen Wood Motors for generations. It's important to all of us here at the dealership we always work for the people. My grandpa was a man of his word, and he passed that tradition on to us. We understand that we're here to serve our customers, and every day we try and do that to the best of our ability. We really appreciate each customer, and we want to make sure that they feel that when they're doing business with us.
Jensen Wood Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Montpelier, Idaho.
Back here at Powers Field in Cheyenne, Wyoming, day one and game one is in the books. 3-0 the final on the Impact Physical Therapy Board, brought to you by Justin Dennis. Gillette knocks off Evanston. It's a double elimination tournament, though, so it's not like the Outlaws have to go home now, but they are put on notice. They will play tomorrow at 10 a.m. against either Casper or Sheridan. Excuse me, or Laramie. Is that right? Yes, against Sheridan. I was right the first time. 1-4 coming up next. This was the 2-3 matchup. Casper or Sheridan, your matchup. Sheridan, usually a number 3 seed, they fell down, and Laramie took that number 3 spot and nearly had a chance at the number 2 this year. There was tiebreakers on both sides. Evanston lost to 2 tiebreakers. Otherwise, they would have been the number 1 or number 2 seed coming in, as all 3 teams at the top of the AA West were 4-2 in conference play. But they meet up with Gillette and fall 3-0. 9 hits to 3 hits, 1 error, and that was on a strikeout throw down to first base, just a dropped exchange. That was it. Other than that, clean game all the way around. Let's run you through the hitters as they went for the Outlaws. 0 for 3 at the leadoff spot for Reed Gross with a strikeout and 2 flyouts. Brandon Wicks went 1 for 3. With a ground out, a single, and a flyout. Seth Lloyd 1 for 3, a double, a strikeout, and a ground out to second base. Griffin Mitchell 1 for 3 with a double and a ground out, as well as a line out to shallow outfield. Bo Lloyd 0 for 3, and all 3 times he hit it to Austin Hester over at short. 6-3, 6-3, 6-3 were the putouts for Bo Lloyd. Ryan Fisher down 0 for 3 with a pair of groundouts and a strikeout. Brendan Thompson went 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a groundout. Jagger Mitchell, a strikeout and a groundout as well. He finished 0 for 2. And Chris Perriman, 2 strikeouts, reached once on an error on that throw down. That was the only error of the game, but was caught stealing on a 2-6 throw down to second base on a head-first bang-bang dive, and a good call on the officials, the umpires out there on the field. Perriman was out by just a half a step. Winning pitcher today is Caden Race, and he played a great contest. 2 hits allowed, 6 strikeouts, no walks. 2 hits is all, and those came in successive fashion. Came and was pulled late in the 6th inning with 59 pitches, so he's not on 3 days rest. Gabe Conklin came in, pitched an inning and a third for the save, and allowed just about nothing. Gave up 1 hit to Griffin Mitchell, a double, but left him stranded right there after a 6-3, 5-3, bang-bang, out to end the game. Losing pitcher is Ryan Fisher. He went 3 complete, gave up 2 runs. Both of those were earned. Stranded 4 runners through the first and second inning, but could not strand them in the third. That was your difference in the game. Seth Lloyd came and pitched the final 3 innings of the game for the Evanston Outlaws. Gave up a solo home run in the 5th inning to Caleb Driscoll. A knockout to left field in a very deep field. Went over the 340 sign on the left field line. And that was your final run of the game. The Outlaws came close but couldn't quite pull one in, and will move on to play in the losers bracket again, 10 a.m. right here on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com tomorrow against the 2 teams taking the field right now, either Casper or Sheridan. That'll do it for us. We will be back once again about 9:50 tomorrow morning for pregame coverage of this contest at Powers Field. The Evanston in a lose and you're gone, win and you stay alive tomorrow against either Casper or Sheridan. We'll update you on Facebook at mylocalradio.com, so stay tuned for that, and we will see you tomorrow. I'm Jake Hibbard. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holders. Today's executive producer is Val Cook. Sales manager is Julie Burley. Office manager is Kayleen Anderson. KNYN Sports Director is Jake Hibbard, and KADQ Sports Director is Ryan Steinecker. Production assistants are AJ Lamb and Jordan Bowie. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in.